Curo is the largest housing association to operate in Bath and North East Somerset. We probably own about 85% of all social housing in the district.
We know that housing and affordability are important issues for Baines. Do you see ways that the renewal vision can help with that?
Housing, I mean, look, the starting point to this is that Bath and North East Somerset is a really popular place. It's a wonderful place to live, and with anything that's popular, what happens is that it becomes incredibly expensive to live in places like Bath and North East Somerset. The average house is 14 times the average income. It's an incredibly expensive place to rent as a result. So, you know, in a world where we're entering potentially quite a difficult recessionary period, housing is going to become even more important, particularly affordable housing. So part of the recovery planning process must be about thinking about affordability of housing, but also the broader issues associated with inequalities in society, and housing and affordable housing as an important part to play in responding to both the COVID consequences and generally the popularity and growing popularity of the region.
Thank you. I know you're interested in building really inclusive communities. Could you tell me what you think about the vision for 15-minute neighbourhoods and how that could help drive inclusive communities?
Yeah, sure. I think it's really important that successful places have all the things that local people need. So by that, I mean not only the homes that they live in, but also the infrastructure around them, whether that's social, leisure, employment, infrastructure. Well-designed localities have that so that you can commute and walk very quickly to those locations. So if you look at some of the principles behind Mulberry Park, a location which we've been developing over the last 5 or 6 years, the entire vision is to create as much local infrastructure as possible so that we are creating places that are sustainable in the long term, not only in terms of the thermal efficiency of the home and the cost to run, but also through the way they're connected socially as well as physically to the things that people need.
What do you feel the renewal vision should do to make it more likely that Baines will meet its ambition to be carbon zero by 2030?
I think this, you know, the starting point is to make sure that new homes are set with the highest possible efficiency standards, that they're beautiful as well as efficient to run, and that work is done on providing the right type of planning requirements so that some of the older properties, particularly the listed building properties, are retrofitted in order to support that decarbonising agenda. Let's not forget that all of this investment into property in places also creates jobs. Providing green jobs going forward is important too. So stimulating employment in those sectors and supply chains in those sectors will be important too, is at the heart of that economic recovery.